I want to hang with the crew. But during our time, it wasn't Crips and Bloods real big. It was just a few. Before when we went into the penitentiary, one of the biggest gangs in Dallas was Yo Dogs way back. I don't know if you remember the Yo Dogs back then. You remember the Yo Dogs? Way back then. So
Tornado Gang.
It was on the gang, but that's how it happened. It was I met Eli in the world. I know Eli in the world. Me and Eli had a more special bond too. It wasn't just based up on when he showed me that love. Me and Eli used to constantly compete in the scriptures. We argued, fussed, but we never took anything personal. And I mean, we was together, and at least 2 years straight. We stayed in SEG. And SEG is a one-man cell.
2 years.
And Eli didn't just start preaching in here. Eli, he was preaching inside as well. So this ain't something that he just started. And this is way back in 93, 94, 95.
Yeah, that's honestly when the Bloods and Crips was really going at it. So I have to ask you, what was your mentality going into prison as a Blood and being, like you said, outnumbered? 1 to 10. I mean,
well, when I first went into prison in '88, it was probably about 4, 5 Bloods, and the Crips wasn't even that big.
That's before colors.
Yeah, right. This is what happened. This is how it went. So when I went in, I didn't have to worry about none of that. You know what I'm saying? But the longer I stayed in prison, they start flooding in. And then they start trying to dictate and say, oh, you can hang with him, you can't hang with him. And I'm like, what? I already been locked up 6 years. I done earned my stripe. Y'all can't tell me nothing. You know what I'm saying? Me and my boy, Herb Powell, we finna be together, man. I ain't trying to stop that now. Y'all going about y'all business. So this is how it really came. They trying to make say for instance, Eli was from East Dallas, right? Well, East Dallas was 415 Bloods. So if they seen Eli talking to some Bloods, they couldn't really trip with him because Eli had the whole Dallas clique. Just everybody knew him from Dallas, so they couldn't really trip with him. Me, I was from the Grove. The 3 to the 4, and it wasn't as popular as way deep back during that time in South Dallas was. So Eli had to leverage. He seen that he already knew I was a stand-up guy. He knew that I'm gonna fade anything one-on-one, big, short, or tall. I'm gonna get out there. That's why he came and said, nah, hold up. Nah, that's a good dude, man. Y'all ain't finna jump on him. He gonna fight any one of y'all one-on-one. And if y'all want to backdoor, he gonna backdoor with you. And we grew from there. And
and we grew from there, Joker. See, one thing about me, you can be a Crip, you can be a Blood, you can be whatever in prison. It ain't nobody gonna go against me. You wasting your time. You go against me, you gonna have to pretty much lead the unit. Cause everybody, if I get into it with a Crip, the Crip guys, they gonna trip with you before they trip with me. You can't trip with me in prison. It doesn't work that way. Because if you trip with me, I'm pretty much got Dallas. I got the prison system sold down. It don't make sense. You can't get into it. It's not even heard of. You don't even argue with me in prison. And so you can't even argue with me. Everybody, I don't care what gang it is, everybody gonna all the gangs gonna get together to stand with me. Right. That's just how it is. I can tell the dude, I remember I told MW, I said I want him out. I told Gangsta Paul, he must have said it. I said, let him out the game. In the game, they stab you in, stab you out. I told them let him out, they let him out. So that's just, I'm the only one got that pull. Everybody ain't got that pull. But my thing is I have a relationship with people. And to be honest, I had the devil in me too. So when you think like I think, and then I knew how to fight, and I had a reputation in the streets, so I pretty much had leverage. And everybody loved me. Everybody loved me. Even a Mexican wouldn't get out of line, man. I don't know if French remember a Mexican mafia. He was skipping in the shower. And I told him, you don't skip me. And all the blacks were like, hey, man, that's the Mexican mafia. I said, I don't care who he is. If he skipped me, I'm going to punish him. And so he skipped. All the blacks know, they say, Eli going to get us locked down because he don't want to slow down. I whooped him, beat him up real bad. and they asked me, the black man told my homeboy, Eli gonna get us on lockdown. But at that time, everybody on the unit. Nobody want me on the park with them. If they move me on this park, they go put the
they don't want Eli
on the wing because they feel like he gonna start something. They feel like I'm starting something. But I did that because I knew how to survive. I believe in what, I look at things. And I was young at the time. We were 21.